For joining us here at Offside and Out of Bounds. This is our game now.
Hey, while you're here waiting for the video to load, why not drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn your post notifications on?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Okay, welcome to Offside and Out of Bounds. I want to thank everybody for joining us here for the Blue Jays Roundup. So we're going to be doing a weekly kind of Monday night show there, Monday night show.
Yep.
Where we'll basically look at the past games of the week or the weekend there, and then preview the upcoming week series. So I am Adam. As always, I'm joined with Junior. Junior, are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's take a look at the Houston series that the Jays participated in this past weekend. They got absolutely annihilated on Friday night, 13-1.
They did.
Came back to win 6-2 on Saturday, and then they gave up 6 runs to the Astros and lost 6-3 on Sunday. So, Junior, break down that series for us, if you may.
Ryu got out to a pretty bad start. Not really like him to be giving up the amount of runs and hits that he was. But it was a telltale sign with just runners in scoring position. They were off balance the whole night. Coming into Saturday, they played a bit better. It was more like, typical Jays baseball. They mashed 11 hits plus. Still left a lot of guys in scoring position. And then Sunday was kind of like if you took Friday and Saturday's game, put them together, it was kind of the same result. They're just leaving too many guys on base. The defense is it's letting them down in spots where they don't need it to let them down. I really thought that they're going to take 2 or 3 from the Astros, but I guess the trash cans were banging in the dugout for a little bit there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the series coming up this week is the White Sox. They are playing extremely well in the AL Central with 36 wins and 23 losses. Their last 10, they're 7-3, and they just finished up a series against Detroit, 4-game. So they won 3 of the 4 games out of that 4-game series that stretched over the weekend. What do you see with the White Sox here, and any challenges the Jays may be facing?
Well, if you look quickly on the surface, the White Sox are their team average is about 254. Their on base is 341, slugging about 408. So their OPS is about 748. 229 walks, pretty good, but they do strike out a ton. Jose Abreu is leading the team with 11 home runs, 46 RBIs, but 56 strikeouts. Super rookie Luis Robert, tough start to the year. He's had 29 strikeouts and 98 at-bats, probably one of the reasons why he's on the 60-day DL right now. Now, if we were to look at Game 1 starter, everyone knows our Jays. We know what they need to do, but let's take a look at the Sox kind of in order here. So Game 1, you're going to have Carlos Rodon. He's 5-2 with a 1.98 ERA with 80 Ks. He's got a 4-seamer that he throws about 56% of the time at 95 miles an hour. A slider that he throws 25% of the time at 85. Changeup 16% at 85. Curveball 2.5% at 76 miles an hour. Now what he's going to do is he's going to use that slider to expand the zone. The curveball he's going to use when guys are just swinging. So basically, the key to beating him is just sit on fastball and react to everything else. Going into the next start, Game 2, we've got Giolito. So they're arguably their ace. He's pitched pretty well this year. He's 5-5 with a 3.98 ERA, 87 Ks. His last start at Detroit was a loss, and he did give up a couple of home runs there.
Yeah.
But he's got a 4-seamer. He throws 45% of the time, changeup 36%. Slider at 17 and curveball at about 1%. Now, there is a great drop-off between that fastball and the changeup, which is 93 to 81. But the thing with him is he's going to work high inside, low outside. So if guys are chasing, then he's going to have a really good day. So the Jays need to just stay patient with him, look for the fastball, react to everything else. Stay away from that slider because he's going to expand the zone a lot. And if you're swinging, the ump's going to give him that zone.
Yeah.
Game 3, we've got Keuchel, who's 4-1 with a 4.25 ERA with 33 Ks. Now, he's a 5-pitch pitcher. and the miles per hour between his sinker, which he throws the most at 38%, and his four-seam fastball, which he throws under 2% of the time, is literally like a mile an hour difference. So basically with him, you've got to talk yourself out from making bad swings because his speed is cheesable. Like they're guys, like you can tee off on him. He also has a ton of walks behind him too. So if you're patient, he will reward you with walks. So here it's just you look for the sinker. Don't react too much to it because he likes to drop that real low. So you're going to want to look for that cutter or the slider, which he can be beat on. So look, cutter, slider, react to everything else. That's basically how you're going to beat Keuchel.
Okay. And then moving along here, looking at Vladimir Guerrero. So, in the last 3 games in that series against Houston, he only got 3 hits. He did homer once and hit 2 ribbies on the Saturday game. But what kind of points did you want to make on Vladdy right now in his recent play and so on?
He's just having an unbelievable season so far. He's definitely come out of that shell. He's second behind Shohei Ohtani for like MVP voting, which is insane to think. But he's just seen the ball really well. He's made a few changes to his stance and his approach at the plate, and it's really paying off right now. I'm looking for him. If he gets to that 25 mark by the All-Star game, this guy could hit over 50 this year. Which would be absolutely phenomenal. And, I think the protection he has is really strong. The guys in front of him really set the table for him, so that's why his RBI count's where it is. But when you look at the slugging, the OPS, the on base, it's just you haven't seen that from him before. So just really excited to kind of see where he goes from here.
Yeah, so just really quick, in his last 15 games, so he's got 12 runs, 18 hits, 7 home runs, 15 RBIs. With a slugging percentage of .808. So, he's just an absolute monster. Okay, let's take a quick opportunity here for you guys just to hit the like button if you like. It helps grow our channel. If you guys want to subscribe and turn notifications on and comment down below what you think about the Jays, we'd certainly appreciate any interaction. We certainly appreciate your time and energy. Junior, let's take a health check because as we know with baseball, health is so important for the longevity of your season. What's the current health status?
Well, George Springer, who we haven't seen much of, he's been on the shelf with a quad. Yeah. They are expecting him back, I think, around mid-June. He even came out and said that he had the best day he's ever had. So he's progressing pretty nicely.
Awesome.
AJ Cole, he's got a neck issue. He should be back late June. Biggio, which this team definitely needs in his lineup, he's very close. He's had that cervical sprain. He homered in his first rehab game today, so that's a good sign.
Amazing.
Baracki's got some forearm issues. He's expected late June. And then K's got a blister, so they're kind of like day-to-day on him. And then that's on the 10-day. So on the 60-day, you've got Julian Merriweather. They're expecting him late June. Hatch late June as well. And then Malone and Kirk, they're kind of TBD on the two of them right now as they've got some leg issues, some arm issues. So that's kind of where we're at. We definitely need those arms back in the bullpen, and we need to see Springer in center fielder, and we need to see Biggio at third. We need to see what he's going to come back with because I think he needs to get comfortable at third to really kind of solidify this lineup. So we're missing 2 pretty significant bats in our lineup, and we've been playing pretty well.
Yeah, it'd be great to see all these guys nice and healthy toward the end of June there and available for a nice little Canada Day game. That's always exciting. What about upcoming news? Any hot stories right now that we want to just touch on?
Yeah, so they are going to increase the capacity at Salem Field to 80% starting June 24th.
Oh, that's great.
And I did just hear to not expect the Jays here any earlier than July 21st if all goes to well. It kind of sucks that we're dependent upon vaccination to get our baseball team back here and to open up the borders because that's the big issue right now. It's the border aspect and the fact that the U.S. is just not getting vaccinated at a high rate as they should, and the case counts are just too high right now. I want baseball back here.
Yeah.
When you talk about any semblance of normalcy in the summer, it's going to a Jays game, whether it's a Friday night or a Saturday or a Sunday. taking the kids out to the ballpark, going out with your buddies on a Friday night for a cold beer and a couple of dogs,
100%.
That's going to be the one thing that kind of grounds everybody is, and we're not getting that right now. We basically have had our team hijacked by Buffalo, and they're flaunting it too, because they don't really have much going on in Buffalo right now other than our baseball team. And I'd like to get them back here. There was a minor trade. Tice was sent down to Atlanta for cash considerations. And that's pretty much it with Jays news.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us for the Blue Jays Roundup. You can expect us again on Thursday for Weekend Bets, where we cover off betting for the weekend, including baseball. And then again, we'll be back next Monday for a quick roundup with the Blue Jays from the previous weekend and the upcoming week series. So for everybody here at Offside and Out of Bounds, we want to thank you for your time and attention. Please hit that like, subscribe, and comment buttons below. We want to thank you again. I am Adam.
I'm Junior. See
you
real soon.